Alrighty, this is Dr. Trash Bag. Looks like we got audio working. I am using a different mic today and a different setup, so that's why things are looking a bit different. Let's give people a few minutes to get going so they can add on to the stream. I'm actually already got my tower, what do you call it? Got all the items ready for the tournament, and actually I'm in the tournament right now. As you can see, the 14 plus. Let me do a few postings and then I will kind of go over a few things. Let's see here. Okay. But yeah, I did put in a few more items into Chain Lightning. I now have it at, what is it, times 482 damage. And I got the chance up to 15.5%. I also have Chain Lightning Plus. I don't know if that's here anywhere. Yeah, we got the scatter research, enemy damage reduced, and then how many extra damage when they take shock. Very nice. Okay. That's the main thing I probably put in stones since last time I streamed. I think I put in like a few stones into Chronofield and into Inner Landmines, but it was relatively cost effective in terms of how many stones it took to do so. Today's battle conditions are Death Ray resistance, Thorn resistance, enemy speed. That's going to really stink. Protector ultimate, which is really interesting because the Protector and anyone in the Protector area is going to be uh, basically immune to Black Hole and Chronofield and all that jazz. Oh, hey, all clouded. Big dog, what's good? Yo, uh, Chain Lightning Plus. I heard it's real good. Yeah, I did get it. But unfortunately, I just have 1 point into it, so it deals 0.05%, I believe, of the enemy's damage, and I'll do up to 100 of those hits. So if a chain lightning hits an enemy, it has the chance percent to deal an extra 0.05% damage. It can do that up to 100 times. So if I have a lot of chain lightnings going on, it can do up to, I believe, 5% of the wave's health, which is great because as you know, when you get up to higher levels, um, the health just becomes so much more on these enemies, and so percentage items are really helpful. Now, unfortunately, I only have 1 point into it, but I just wanted to get it rolling because it was kind of expensive to get it, but at least the first few levels are relatively cheap in terms of stones. But yeah, what is new with you, Clouded? Saw you had some videos up lately. Been watching a few tower videos, mainly just listening to them while I'm driving. I've been doing a lot of driving lately. Look at that one large queue. And just wait until I put in um, the rest of the damage and get Berserker. That should all go up considerably in terms of damage. You got 100 S. Oh, hundreds of CDs. Oh, you have 100 second cooldown on your Golden Tower and Death Wave. Pretty big milestone. Dude, that is a big milestone. I don't even think I have that. What do I have? Death Wave. Yeah, dude, I'm at like a minute 40 seconds for Death Wave. Definitely need to do a little bit more into Death Wave. That's one I've kind of been lacking, I think. Golden Tower, I have duration 1 minute 1 second, and then a cooldown 1 minute 38 seconds. At least with my Galaxy compressor, Golden Tower almost seems permanent. So at least for the cooldown and duration, I've been kind of holding back a little bit and spinning stones elsewhere, mainly in the Golden Tower Plus area. Um, I see that. Yeah, getting that up to, I got Golden Tower Plus up to level 7. Um, that's where I've been mainly going. But yeah, cooldown and duration definitely need a bit more for Golden Tower, and then reducing duration for my um, Death Wave would be nice, and getting more waves would also be nice for Death Wave. I know I can do that with like modules. I might need to go back and maybe do some more rerolls to get some more Death Wave. That'd be great. But yeah, congrats, Clouded. That is a big milestone. That's something that I don't have. Wish I did have. Um, but for me, my damage is lacking, so I've been really hitting up Chain Lightning lately. Oh, hey Ryan. Thank you, man. I watched a little bit of your, I think you did a video or two, one on the tier 18. I didn't watch all of it, but I got a little bit of it in there. Again, while I was driving. Yeah, I went to Las Vegas, Flagstaff, Arizona, went to Meteor Crater, which is like east of Flagstaff. Went to the observatory in Flagstaff and to Meteor Crater in Arizona. Both are kind of like space type things, and it was asteroid day last Monday, so that was pretty fun. And went to Sedona, did some hiking and wine tour, and then down to Phoenix to see some friends. I've been just all around. Still did my best to keep on farming this game, but it was a little hard due to traveling. I definitely missed at least one night just due to a charger wasn't plugged in correctly. Um, so I was kind of sad. I didn't get that one night of farming. But we'll see if putting some extra stones into Chain Lightning is gonna um, help out here. Because at least for me, Chain Lightning is still doing a incredible job even on the bosses. I know when you get to higher waves, it does less and less, but at least where I'm kind of dying, which is kind of in the 400s, Chain Lightning is still like a major percent boss damage. And of course, it's just doing so much work on the just on kind of like the normal enemies as well. Still haven't been touched yet, so my Berserk hasn't gone off. Should give me ×8 damage. So far, I've only gotten the what I think around is it now? I think around 11 or 12 keys. I still haven't been earning that many keys. I really want to get the auto demon mode. That's something I really want to get. I've just been getting some pretty unlucky um, um, brackets due to like for example, I was in like the high 300s and I was getting close to getting kicked out back to champion. I was like, oh my goodness, my goodness. I was like 23rd or 24th place with high 300 waves. think I can see that now, right? Can I see my past? Yeah, right here. I was 23rd place and I had 453 waves. I was just floored that I was getting close to being kicked out, and I had well into the 400s. That was crazy. Then the next one I get 14th place, but it was just 20 more waves. Yeah, I have started on masteries. So I have the damage. Oh, I have the damage mastery, and I got that up to level 4. So I have ×3 damage right now. With that, I have the recovery package. I have that up to level 4. I have the super tower mastery. I have that up to level 3. I think after this tourney, I'll start researching level 4 for that one. Demon mode, I have that to level 2. I'll probably research that one after the next tourney. So yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and technically I have a 5th one, which is Wave Accelerator. That one is at level 4, but I don't want that in there when I'm doing tourney, of course. So I got a few card masteries. Um, I think I probably shouldn't have done that demon mode card mastery and put those stones into Golden Tower or something else. Just due to I don't have the economy to support all this card mastery research. I kind of pulled the trigger a little early on that one, but I am getting pretty darn close to getting Chronofield permanent, and I got a little bit of Chronofield Plus. I want to get a little bit more Chronofield Plus to make my toilet bowl a little bit more helpful. I think I only have like 1 level into Chronofield Plus, so it's not doing that much, especially at later waves. But yeah, I think I jumped the gun on a few things. I went a little happy with my stones, kind of putting it a little bit here and there. It stinks that I can respec my coins. It'd be nice if I could respec the stones as well, but you can't once you put in your stones. That's it. Because you can respec your bots, you can respec your guardian. It'd be nice if you could respec your like ultimate weapons or something, and or card masteries. Make it do it to where you can only do it once a tournament or once a week or once a month type of thing, like not that often, kind of like with the Guardian. But there's definitely some things that do different. How is my audio thus far? Is it still working? Yeah, it looks like it's working. I'm on a 1 monitor setup right now. Oh yeah, card masteries are super helpful, and a lot of them give you a new capability that you normally wouldn't have. I mean, the damage card kind of just gives you more of something that you already have, but the recovery package also kind of gives you more of something that you already kind of earn. But it gives you so much more. It's so helpful. Um, yeah, card masteries are definitely an interesting addition to this game. Um, Definitely, probably for people who are a little bit more further along than I am. But I'm kind of poor manning it right now, where I do like one research after I respec back into my farming mode. Um, the damage card, the super tower, card mastery, both super helpful for the tourney, and the wave accelerator and the recovery package card masteries are really helpful for farming. Um, we appreciate those. I think it was, I forget if it was J Plays or Spartan now, but they went over how not only are they doing Devo, but basically glass canning, doing a glass cannon build, or even for their farming, my understanding. They just use their black hole to capture their enemies, and I guess if you have permanent black hole and basically permanent golden tower and your death wave is going off a lot of the times, I guess you can do that. And if you're going more glass cannon build for your farming, you can select different perks to be banned than you probably don't have with an EHP build. That's something I didn't think about, so I kind of revisited my perks and the ones that I ban and ones that I don't ban, and kind of made sense. Like the one where your tower gets extra damage, like 1.65 times more damage, but the boss gets times 8 health. Well, it makes sense. Like I shouldn't be selecting that one. That one should be banned because in farming, it's bosses and elites that are an issue. Everything else um, is a non-issue for me. So I'm like, oh man, I've been using that card for I don't know how long for my farming runs, and then at the very end, that it's usually a boss or um, a ray that kills me. So that's one example, and I think there's another card where it reduces the boss's health by like 73% or somewhere around there, like a good chunk of their health, but they become twice as fast. And I believe J Plays or Spartan was explaining it's not a good trade-off. So yeah, if bosses are an issue for your farming runs, you should probably stop buffing them with those trade-off perks. I was like, I didn't think about that. Perks are something that I selected a long time ago and just haven't really looked at since perks are being auto-selected for me in my farming runs. There's just so many facets to this game. It's at least for me, it's easy to kind of accidentally overlook something, especially as I'm trying to transition to a more glass cannon type build. Yeah, today's battle condition of where is it? Basics Ultimate. I'm getting so many more bosses and whatnot. Oh, Ryan and Clouded are in the same bracket, and you're getting wrecked? You know what? I haven't even looked in my bracket yet, but I just started, so see if I recognize anybody. DPS Kane. Oh my. Okay. Don't really see anybody that I recognize yet. Oh yeah, I noticed I have like 102% crit chance. Does that mean I have a 2% chance to like double crit? I think that's what it means. Or is it just a little extra in case there's a debuff? Clouded is down in the bottom, massaging your. Oh, that was a mental image I didn't need, Clouded. Yeah, Chain Lightning is going to be doing the majority of the damage of the bosses for this game for me. Okay, now that I'm not showing off certain things in my tower, I can put it back to normal speed. Let's see, let's get my beer on my left side. Here we go. Today's beer is Sapporo, like an Asian style beer. They had it at Costco, so I picked up a pack. Oh, just lost my shield, so it should give me Berserker. Yep. And getting ×8 damage should make me that much more of a as cannon. Yeah, that's right. The enemies are a lot faster thanks to a battle condition. But oh, that was a death penalty. Oh, my gems are 46, 46. Oh, too bad I don't have a webcam. So I had to jump on my desk. Yeah, it's like 4:51 p.m. right now, and I usually feed the cats at 5, so the cat's just reminding me that I remember watching a video from Crowbar doing the different issues with like bugs in the game, and something about like if you have Chronofield Plus, then you're not making use of the slow card. So I'm wondering if I remove the Chronofield Plus, the enemies will be a little bit slower. I'm trying to see if I notice a difference there. Let me know if until I have Chronofield Plus several levels in. I swear the bosses are going slower now. Versus if I turn it back on, it's gonna take a second for Chronofield Plus to turn back on. There it is. See if I can tell a difference with the boss. Oh, well, that boss died so quick out there. I can't really tell that much of a difference. Nice, Chain Lightning's doing its thing. Chain lightning. Dang. And this is an interesting one because there's so many bosses. So you can't really rely on getting your energy shield back up. Because once bosses start hitting you, seems like you're getting a boss like every wave or every other wave. So it might go downhill pretty quick for me. We'll see. I think we'll still be fine until we get to the 300s. Hoping we get to the 400s. Oh, I've logged in for 13 days. Boom, boom. All right. And I got all of these: increased bot range, increased tower damage, increased critical chance, increased tower health. Got a few things for stones because I just always seem to need stones. Got the coin thing. I even got the Defense Absolute in case there's an update in the future where Defense Absolute does something. Got the lab speed, of course. That one's always a good one to get. Oh man, I'm one away for more bonus, a little bit away for duration. Bet I killed all those basic enemies. Yep. Dang, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. 3 bosses. Using a different mic today. Look at you. Hey, good evening back to you there. I do dumb stuff. So I do. Have you done the tourney yet? And if so, how far did you get? Did you rank so far? Looking to finish 10th in the league. Nice. See how I place. Right now I'm 20th, but I'm hoping to get into the 400s. See if I can get there. It's going to be tough with extra bosses. But I just recently buffed up my chain lightning, so I'm hoping to be able to get into the 400s. Nice. Got 2 bosses in a row. Bosses are giving me such an issue. I'm kind of debating on doing that research where you can get like you can slowly debuff certain enemies. I know what I'm talking about. There's like a whole section of that. But I notice most people don't put much research into it. Like fast enemy might be a good one. Maybe to lower their speed. Their health isn't the issue. It's their speed. Boss health might be interesting. Maybe get a few in there just because it's so cheap in terms of time. We will see. I swear, like my tower is stronger than others, but like I think it's Jay plays on paper. I swear my tower's stronger, but I think he stones into some better options and more than I do. I really want that auto demon mode so bad. I think that would really help my tourneys and maybe even help my farming too. But yeah, I'm hoping with my chain lightning getting buffed, and now it's at 10Q, to times 482. It used to be times 200 something. So I'm hoping that that's gonna help increase how far I can get, especially with the having so many more bosses. Chain lightning is a more constant damage increase. I think right now the meta is Poison Swamp, but until you have it to where Poison Swamp is permanent, basically, and your Chronofield Plus is more developed, I think Chain Lightning is the way to go. I think Smart Missiles is another good option, but I think Poison Swamp has it beat now due to its special rend that you can get. Yeah, I still haven't done all of the research for Chain Lightning. I'm debating on either doing more of that or just getting more research into increase like attack damage. I'm almost done with attack speed. Look at my research. My attack speed level is level 97, and then my damage is 77. So I'm debating on either doing more damage or more critical factor. I kind of want to maybe keep these close together. Um, Damage per meter, I have almost nothing in. Pretty cheap in terms of time, only 8 hours. Maybe I can get that up into 2 days, but I don't think it translates as well as damage and crit factor. Because damage and crit factor are applied to your ultimate weapons. I'm thinking about unlocking Chronofield Plus is level 1. I don't think Chronofield Plus level 1 is that great. You're looking at it right now, and when we get to later levels with the increased speed that the enemies have, like I swear they still fly in at a straight line. So I think I need that extra levels in Chronofield Plus to make them actually spin around a bit more, because later levels it seems to not do that much. In the early levels, you can tell that it does make a difference, but usually you don't need help in the earlier levels, right? So it looks cool, but I think you need like at least 4 levels into Chronofield Plus before. See, look at that boss. It was basically just going straight in. Like I didn't have Chronofield Plus. That's that's kind of maddening. And like I have level 1 Chronofield Plus. To get level 2, it'll be 500 stones. So it's not that cheap. Uh, I know it's all plotted out online somewhere, but I was kind of surprised that level 2 was already that expensive. And the bosses are getting net trapped right where the orbs are. That's why I have the orbs there, because I think in the later game that's where they tend to get them there. I don't need to blender the enemies, and I don't mind hitting them an extra few times, because then with more enemies on the field, I'm more likely to get chain lightnings off and hit the enemies that I really care about. Kind of a double reason why I have my orbs right there versus right at the edge of my shooting line or right in the middle of the black hole. Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting so many reroll shards. I definitely need uh, more reroll shards. I've used a lot lately. Although I did get back up to about 2 million of them. But my modules, I guess they're not close, but they're starting to get close to 161. I think they're at like 151 now. I'm just 10 levels away. Oh, something snuck in. I think that might have been a fast. Since the enemies are getting buffed, yeah, 120% faster. Those fast enemies are just coming in like rockets. So far behind on modules, but hitting the labs hard. Hopefully get them up to 121. Yeah, I think it was either Ryan NG or um, JP. I noticed that once you get up to higher level, these multipliers really matter. You know, like now I'm getting times 10 for my ultimate weapon damage, for example. That's really helpful. Not to mention getting more effects, which is nice. Those can really start to add up as well. This one's not as good as of an example because it's still mythic, but yeah, getting that multiplier up, super helpful. I guess the health one doesn't matter as much right now because the meta is glass cannon. But for your cannon and for your core, pretty helpful to get those damage multipliers up. Uh, I was showing that my chronofield is technically not permanent. The Galaxy compressor, it makes it permanent about 82% of the time or more, but it's not 100%. I got my damage up, general, as well as my chain lightning damage. Wow, Chain Lightning got significant amount of damage on that boss before the plasma cannon even hit it. Faster. No, I don't have a wall. I think fasts might be more of an issue than elites now. We're gonna put them in higher priority. You ran attorney twice, once with G-Comp and the last with Project Funding, and I got Irma on a field with Galaxy Compressor, but I don't. But didn't do as well. Finished with 440, but with Project Funding, my Chrono Field is nearly Irma, just 3 to 4 seconds down. Okay, so which one went better? Okay, it sounds like Project Funding, you might have done better. Yeah, unfortunately, my Project Funding is... Yeah, I only got one Project Funding. If I could get it to Mythic, I would definitely put it in, but I don't even have it as Mythic yet. Wow, that much better. Makes sense though, because Project Funding is a really good multiplier for your damage. And if I had Project Funding, that would I would probably consider doing different researches, like getting my like in-game money multiplier up type research. What is that? Cash per kill. I might consider going back and doing a few more research there. Cash bonus, because I haven't needed cash bonus in a long time. I've been completing all of it pretty quickly, but I know those who use Project Funding have gone back to certain labs like that and make sure the majority of their workshop is basically filled out so that they get more and more money in their bank. Up, there goes my wall. Yeah, I've been saving up my gems, but it looks like I need to do another module pull. Tommy B, good luck with the tourney. Thank you. You did your PB tonight, Legends. That's 777 waves. Well, how lucky. Lucky number there. Currently at number 14, tough bracket. Yeah, that sounds like a tough bracket. Um, at least you're over halfway there. I was just showing earlier that where is it? I got really unlucky one time and I got 453 waves, and that was to get rank 23. I was 2 ranks away from getting bumped down to champion, even though I had 453 waves. I was flabbergasted. I just got into a really challenging bracket, I guess. But congrats. Sounds like you made a new milestone for yourself. Starting to see some elites now. I'll change the game a little bit. Should be able to handle it just fine. I got the Garlic Thorns research completed, and I got a good amount of the Scatter Chain Lightning research. It's not completed though, but it's enough to where even in farming, scatters are no longer an issue. It's usually rays or bosses that kill me in farming, and in tourneys, it's usually bosses or fast that kill me. All right, I'm already at 333 waves, and I don't think I've lost an energy shield left, so that's nice. And Chain Lightning doing a good amount. Ooh, Orbs did a good amount that time. Nice. I wonder if the devs should roll out another tourney bracket. Seems that Legends is crowded. Heavy hitters. Not much wriggle. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I think because everyone wants keys, it's become very competitive. And yeah, it's been a struggle for me, and I know a lot of others to get keys. Dumbledore says, "Let's F and go," or he's looking for group. I'm assuming it's the first one. That boss got close, taking out my wall. Let's see, Tommy says, I think there should be a reward directly for waves completed in the tourney. Secondary award for bracket position. The way it is now, it's too much luck based. Oh, that's a good point. I've played other similar games, phone games where yeah, they had it to where depending on how far you got in a raid or whatever you want to call it, you would get rewards, and then yeah, you would get rewards based on placement as well. Yeah, I hear you. That that sounds like a pretty good idea. I didn't think of that. The only other suggestions I've been mainly hearing, I think it's from JP, stated that as long as you're in Legends, you should get at least one key instead of, you have to be, what is it, rank 15 to get two? Like rank 14, 15, you get two keys. Memory serves correct. Nice. Orb's doing some work. Smart missiles. Yeah, I haven't really put that many stones into smart missiles. I think they only do like times 29 damage. They do have like the missile amplifier. I think that's not too far either. Oh yeah, radius I need to work on too. Okay, additive times 17.5. Okay, nice. And damage is times 29, not or excuse me, 26, not 29. To know. Let's see. Some stuff says thinking lag from the old BattleNet days. Oh man. Dumb stuff. I've been in Legends for more than 3 months now, and finally getting E's have 4 currently, and if I hold on to 10th, another 6. Wow, congrats. Well, if you get 6, you'll be in the same position I'm in. So far, I've only spent 10 keys. I think I have 1 or 2 extra keys. So yeah, I think I've earned 12 keys so far. So yeah, if you get 10 today, you'll just be 2 behind me. But yeah, I agree with one of your previous comments. It is very luck based in terms of if you get keys or not. Actually, I think that was Tommy B rather who said that. Yep. Yeah, I agree. I kind of wish we got like, hey, if you made it to wave, 100 you get this, 250, 500 you go on. Cool. Oh, I didn't see it happen, but apparently something hit me and I lost an energy shield. Okay, let's get our ball back up and running a little bit faster. Defense, that's fine. Damage, boom, maxed out. Damage per meter, maxed out. Oh wow, we lost a shield. Golly. Okay. I don't think these really matter, but I don't have project funding, so it doesn't really matter to hold on to money. And right now I need like, what, 150 million, 136 million to get a level skip. Guess I could work on these. So it's more likely that we'll get both level skips maybe, for free ups. Yeah, I got a little extra damage than I thought I was going to get for filling out damage workshops. 344 billion now. Yeah, if I had project funding, we'd be able to multiply that a little bit more. I think that's one thing that's really holding me back is I don't have a well-developed project funding. Oh, Tommy B, I am jealous. I really want that auto demon mode. But yeah, I think I've heard multiple people state you should get at least one key, as long as you stay in Legends, yeah. Okay, where am I now in the ranking? Alright, I'm 17th now. To start earning keys, what I need to be rank 15? Need about 420 waves, it looks like. Ideally a bit more. I think I can get to 420. Now the real question is, are those other people also still playing? So I'll actually technically need to get further. I'm gonna start to see purple on this wall here. I know it doesn't really matter, but something to see. It's interesting to see some other YouTubers who play this game, who you can tell been playing this game a lot more than I, and they went heavily into EHP, and then they switched over to be more damage. But they're technically not glass cannon just because they did so much research and whatnot into it. Still have a ton of health and a ton of wall, but in the end, it doesn't do them that much help, especially in Legends. Oh, got a death penalty on that boss. Nice. And knock on wood, but it looks like I might be getting all my energy shields back. Unless I have my wall back. Nice. Okay, my net card and my orb card doing work on these bosses. Nice. Three bosses at once. Holy cow. Luckily, Chain Lightning actually does better when there's more enemies on the field. And luckily my Plasma Cannon and my net card will hit any bosses on screen. But yeah, that was pretty crazy that we had 3 bosses at once, plus a 4th boss just a few seconds after. The tower is just like Hotel California. You can check out anytime you like. You can never leave. I tried to quit, but here I am, and will be for a while, it seems. The tower slavery is real. It's funny because the graphics aren't, really good, but the gameplay is a lot of fun. I really like tower defense games, and so this really um, fills that need. Maybe not need, but scratches that itch, if you will. You had 5 bosses at the same time at wave 150. You couldn't do it. Well, yeah. I mean, 5 bosses sounds like pretty significant amount. But if you're able to get them net right at your orbs, and you have your plasma cannon bringing them down 54%, and then your chain lightning can whittle them down. And then I have my inner landmine as last defense to stun them. Usually, once they hit my inner landmine, they're already pretty low health, and hopefully, I can finish them off before they hit my tower. And so now I'm kind of being whittled down by fast enemies, and that's why I have fast as like my number 1 priority. Oh, technically protector, huh? Okay. Um, yeah, because we have the protector ultimate and we have the basic ultimate. And the basic has a % chance to become other enemy types. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing the other enemy types more than I'm used to. Nice. Yeah, I have the module where if an enemy gets hit by a shockwave, they take times 20 more damage. You could see my chronofield went down there for a few seconds. I should be able to fill that in with research only, but of course the research is taking forever. I want to spend stones elsewhere. I'd like to also spend some stones on Chronofield has like a speed reduction. I'd like to get that maxed out. I think it's like 70% speed reduction. Seems pretty freaking. Here we are. We're getting close to 420. Should be able to hopefully get to at least rank 15 and earn some keys. Of course, I'd like to be cool, like was it Tommy B who said that? No, not Tom. Did I do dumb stuff? Said that I might earn another 6 here soon. I'd love to earn another 6. Okay, I'm at 420. Did the other people also move up? No. Maybe some people moved up. I don't see a significant change. Man, that is awesome. I might be also pretty cool and get to rank 12. I don't know about rank 11. That's exciting. Oh, see some gems. See some more gems. Believe, huh? We see. I think this is a good battle condition for me. It's not too crazy, but usually when it's not too crazy, that means others will also do pretty good. Hey, Spartan. Thanks for jumping in. So far, it looks like I'm gonna at least, well, it looks like I'm gonna earn keys today. It's just how many keys. So right now I'm at 430, and I'm hoping to get 12th place, maybe even 11th if I'm really lucky. We'll see. How did you fare so far, Spartan? I just maxed out my chrono field. Speed reduction tonight, 90%. Nice. Next target, Demon Mastery. After that, Poison Swamp and GT Plus. Nice, Tommy. Tommy, how well, like, can you tell a big difference in the enemy's speed reduction to 90%? Let's see, we got J2. Let's go. Good luck, homie. Thanks, J2. What is it? J2 Toxic. I'll trade you brackets, lol. I need 700 waves to get rank 15. Holy moly, Spartan. Spartan, I was just talking about something similar. Um, it was a little while ago, but I got 453 waves and I got ranked 23. Like I almost got kicked back to champion with over 400 waves. I was flabbergasted that that's how competitive that bracket was. And then since then, I got lucky with this 14. And then ever since then, I guess the battle conditions just were not good for me. And I lost about 100 waves and was just getting in the high teens. So I'm glad that I'm back in the 400s, but I think it's because the battle conditions are a little bit um, easier for today. Spartan says, I need to change up the time I join or something, bro. It's been rough. You know what? I try to time it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But a lot of the times I just have to do a tourney at a certain time just because of other factors in my life. So um, I know JP and a few others, they like to time it right before the timer runs out. Seems to be some good luck. If you start too early, like the day before, that's where kind of like the OGs will do it just so that they can have time to, I don't know, try a few things or do a long run or something. But I found out like doing it the day before, I almost never have a good experience. Chronofield speed reduction is essential. One of the most important upgrades, in your opinion. Okay, well, looks like I might need to bump that up in priority because I know mine is not that well developed because I don't even have Chronofield technically permanent right now. So I have duration 51 seconds, cooldown 1 minute, and I have speed reduction 45%. So if you have 90%, so that's, yeah, double what I have. Dang. And so, yeah, if all the enemies on the field right now were going half the speed, I probably would be doing a lot better. You're right. Good comment, Tommy. Thanks. Spartan seconds that. Yep. All right. Well, I have been putting a lot of stones into chain lightning because it was at like times 200 damage. Now it's at times 482 damage. Also, I think it was at 11%. Now it's at 15.5%. Or maybe it was at 9%. It was something relatively low. But I did get Chain Lightning up. It seems to be working pretty well. Looks like I need to focus more on Chronofield now. I am doing Chronofield duration research, but yeah, I can definitely put some stones into speed reduction and duration just to make sure Chronofield is permanent and also increase that speed reduction. Yeah, I think that'd be helpful both in turning and in farming, honestly. Well, maybe I'll skip Chronofield Plus and dump some stones into speed reduction. Yeah, I do dumb stuff. It sounds like that might be the way to go because Chronofield Plus, I don't think it's that helpful until you get a few levels in. So unless you have a lot of stones to get up to level 4, I don't think it's going to help you that much. Probably want to do speed reduction first. That's what it's sounding like, thanks to Tommy and Spartan. Spartan says, think the speed reduction the same way as defense percent in the way that it becomes so much more exponential the higher it is. Yeah. Yeah, getting your damage increase versus doing like a percent damage to an enemy, very different in terms of how the math works. So I'm assuming the same thing with the speed reduction. Man, sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see. I heard another comment. Um, okay, Tommy was asking where Spartan is. Just a little silent. Spartan says, "Yeah, being a little burnt out, live streaming, do the whole internet thing." Yeah, Spartan, I've been hearing that you've been having internet issues. I've had something similar where I had to stop streaming and just make videos and then upload them just because my upload speed wasn't that great. Speaking of which, how is the stream for y'all? Because technically I'm streaming at a different location than I normally stream at. In a whole nother city right now. Tis fine. Good, good, good. Yeah, Spartan, half my childhood was on a horse ranch, and I remember having really slow internet, and we didn't have cable for like I think over a year. So I watched a lot of movies and played outside a lot. Yeah, I remember I watched one of your streams, Spartan, where you like lowered the some setting to make the resolution not as good. I think that one worked okay. Oh, I'm starting to lose inner landmines, but I haven't lost an energy shield in a while, knock on wood. Nope. Well, just as I said it. Oh, good. Yeah, I think it was back when I was trying to stream, I don't know, it was like way back when I was doing like Total War Warhammer or something. Yeah, getting my chrono field speed reduction increase will probably um, help me with my fast enemy issue, because right now I think I'm taking chip damage from fast enemies. I think I was having so much issues with bosses. I've been focusing on how to better take out bosses, and I didn't realize that now my weakness might be fast enemies. I mean, my best defense against fast enemies now is just to go at a slower speed, which then that makes my tourney just longer. Took out those two bosses. That's good. Yeah, if I relied on like smart missiles to take out bosses, I'd be really struggling with these multiple bosses in one wave. Oh, there's a scatter. Scatters are usually not an issue. It's due to my scatter chain lightning research. I got enough into that to where it does a good job. I haven't gold boxed it yet though. All right, good. My best advice for you is to one, get the fourth spotlight, and then two, max the chrono speed reduction. Oh, you think a fourth spotlight is even more important than chrono field speed reduction? Also, if I remember correctly, the fourth spotlight was like 2,400 stones, and just because it's so expensive, uh, that one was a low priority for me. Um, but maybe you know something I don't. Let's see, my spotlight does times 15 bonus. Right here it says times 53. It might be because of my super tower. Okay, oops, times 16.8. Spotlight coin bonus, spotlight missiles. Yeah, I guess a multiplier is nice. 'Cause yeah, I do notice when the bosses get into the spotlight, they definitely go down a lot faster. Um, the chain lightning's been taking care of them. If I had project funding, I wouldn't be clicking this randomly. Right now I'm using Galaxy Compressor. Is that the name? Yeah, Galaxy Compressor. What did Tommy say? Yes, the Force Spotlight is expensive, but it's worth the price. Huge damage upgrade plus huge coin boost. Yeah, enemies who die in the Spotlight do get ×3 multiplier. Black hole, if an enemy dies in a black hole, that's a 11 times multiplier. And then enemies that die in the, I don't even know if I can look at it right now. In the gold bot, times 4.4 multiplier. And the golden tower, of course, is I think that's, yeah, times 22.4 plus the super tower plus. or Golden Tower plus. So yeah, that would be nice to add another multiplier, which is ×3 to all those other multipliers I just mentioned. Thank you, Tommy B. I'll definitely look into those. Looks like I got a death penalty. Nice. I will take it. Got killed by a landmine. Holy crud. But yeah, what was my spotlight angle? 45. So right now with 3, like 135% out of 360. So not even half. But if I get another 45, that'd be 180. That'd be officially half. Officially half of the screen would be spotlight. Then I can slowly get more angle. More spotlights hit the black holes more often. That adds up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree. Dang, I think I got taken out by that landmine. Uh, Dang, that boss I think hit me a good 2 times. Oh, lost my angel wings. Must have been a fast. Oh, can't change cards when bosses are active. Bosses are almost always active. All right, see if I can sneak in getting cards switched. I would like Death Ray and Wave Skip. I think that would be best. Take. And then I'm not going to chance it once my angel wings are done. Demon mode. And that should give me times, it was like 2.5 or 3 my damage. And so that should keep me alive for a little bit, even after demon mode ends. Yeah, that was my last major stone investment, is when you got the fourth spotlight. Okay. Seems to be a lot of y'all are agreeing on that. All right, I'm in 12th place with a good amount of buffer. I might be able to get to 11th, but that's not going to be a big change in stones or anything. But we'll see how far I can get. Looks like I'm going to get at least 4 keys. That's great. Any turning where I earn any keys is. I think this is the first time I'm in the 500s for Legends Tourney. So I think putting some stones into Chain Lightning is was the right call there. I know y'all are giving me some other recommendations, which I'm sure even further. That was a that was a big jump for me. Just realized now that I'm in 500s and 5 and oh, I don't have a free energy shield though. Yeah, that is a big stone investment. 2,400 stones for Spotlight. Hey, sweetheart, did you feed the cats yet? Oh, not yet. Streaming the tower game. Oh, 4:30. Dang. Or excuse me, 5:30. Yeah, if all these enemies were going half the speed that they're going now, but I have like 45%, I added another, well, maybe it's not half, but another 45% reduction in speed would make things a lot easier for me. I think Tommy's right. Having a fourth spotlight would help my economy spread out the damage a bit more too. Yeah, that's nice. Even late game, that area where my orbs are seem to be perfect for bosses. Nice. You seem to be playing streaming other games too, mostly first-person shooters. What motivated you to play this game like the Tower? Um, you know what? I think I just saw advertisements for it on YouTube and Instagram, and it looked cool. And so I started playing in like February of 2024, and I think it took me a long time to realize that I need to be farming basically 24/7. And so I think for a long time I didn't take this game that seriously, just play it when I'm bored or um, going to the restroom type of thing. And and then I think I saw some videos from like Greeny and Crowbar Zero, and then Zarden. He does his streaming. I'm like, you know what? I could stream this because I'm gonna be doing the tournaments anyways. Might as well be streaming it and adding it to my YouTube playlist, if you will. And I seem to be getting the most interaction with these videos. I have more people actually join the stream and comment on the videos than other games that I play and add on. I still have some videos I need to post for Space Marine 2 and Helldivers, but it's just gotten kind of crazy with work and vacation. So I've kind of put a pause on that, but they're still there. I can just post them whenever, when I have a little bit of time and want to get into it. But yeah, mainly when I started streaming, it was more RTS games like Total War Warhammer, um, and Stellaris, and Sins of a Solar Empire were like the three games that I played when I started streaming, and those are all like real-time strategy type games. Then my friends got me into Helldivers, and so I just cut up our games into like 30, 60 second, or excuse me, 30 to 60 minute videos, post that. Then I really got into Space Marine 2 because really like Warhammer, and they just really made a good game. Uh, I really enjoy it. Space Marine 2, they had an update to where they added a horde mode, so I might have to try that out. I haven't had the time to get on in a while, but I always try to make sure that I at least do the tourney. Sometimes I can't stream. Sometimes I can't do all the cool things like respec, for example. So sometimes I just get on, put on the tourney cards, maybe switch some modules around and then go, just so at least I do something, um, and get some stones. But lately I've been able to at least be able to do well everything and stream it. Uh, I might have been a little too early to do nuke, but two bosses were getting really close, so I hit it. I don't have the auto nuke or the auto demon mode, so I still have to physically click it. But I think, yeah, dang, I'm tier 11 now. Hmm, Justify, I'll take it. Nice. Got that bot. Oh yeah, I saw some people I know in real life were posting on Instagram that their area flooded. I just saw a notification on YouTube that someone made a video on that. You play other games too? Just got hooked on the tower. On PS5, my next purchase will be Death Stranding 2. That game. Of the first part, so 2 simply can't be great. Always good when you have a video game that you enjoy and they're making new editions or new version of it. Nice. Got him. Projectiles put smart missiles and mines in. All those did 0. All right, I think I'm getting to the point where bosses are no longer really being taken out by chain lightning. I mean, they still are. It's just taking a long time. So I could double down on chain lightning, or I can do kind of like what Tony and Spartan were saying, kind of focus a little bit more on getting a 4th spotlight, and speed reduction for Chronofield. I just realized. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's those fast enemies. So I think I could really benefit from getting uh, that extra speed reduction from Chronofield. Researches I'm doing, attack speed almost done. It's at level 97, just got 2 more levels. Like super tower bonus. This one also just 2 more levels left. That's done. Chronofield duration, I think there's 30 levels total, but they get long. Confirm that. Did I pass it? Yeah, 30 levels. That one is a long one. Shatter Shards, that one's a long one, but I think that's the last one. And then Lab Coin discount, super helpful there. Okay, well, I gotta do other things, so I'm gonna stop the stream here. Y'all have a great night. Appreciate y'all's company. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's up the channel. See you in the next episode. Cheers.